Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 8 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2022 collection. Yes guys, it's that time of the week again, time to cover the latest week of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2022 collection, and this week we are obviously covering week 8. Now, we do know what we're getting in week 8. We've covered it in a previous Streetwear Talk video. We are getting a collaboration with Duck Down Records, and we're getting a couple pieces to do with Smith & Wesson and Black Moon's debut albums. I was very excited about it. We dived into it more in the Streetwear Talk video, so definitely watch that if you want a further deep dive into that. Now, there is a second collaboration that is releasing in week 8 that I didn't get around to covering because quite literally like 12 hours ago they announced that it was coming out, and you know, there just wasn't enough time to cover it. But we're also getting a collaboration this week with Vans and Swarovski, as they are coming to Supreme to do some old schools. So yeah, an interesting three-way shoe collab there. But yeah, we're going to be covering everything in today's video. We're going to be covering the release details for week 8, the seasonal pieces, the Vans collaborative pieces, the Duck Down Records collaborative pieces, the whole thing. Now, how we're going to cover that is, of course, by using a Supreme community page. We'll head on over there now, and we'll start covering the release details for week 8. And here we are, guys, at the Supreme community page. This is the page we'll be using to vote on all the items, cover all the items, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on all the items and the week as a whole here. Now, if you guys want to vote on the items yourselves, the page is linked down in that description section below. We'll quickly cover the release details for week 8. So the items releasing in week 8 will drop on the 20th of October 2022. They'll have an online release 11 AM Eastern Standard Time in the US, 4 PM British Standard Time in the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time in the EU. Now, as always, they'll also be dropping 2 days later on the Saturday for Japan, 11 AM Japanese Standard Time in store and online. If you guys have any further questions about where, when this is dropping, leave your little question down in the comment section below, and I'll try and help you out the best I can there. But yeah, now that we've covered all the release details for week 8, we've got to cover all the pieces, and we'll be doing that by covering the individual sections along the side here, like we always do. And I gotta say, there's quite a few sections this week. It doesn't look like they're gonna be filled with a lot of stuff, but yeah, lots of individual little sections there. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's start off by covering the hats releasing in week 8. Alright, so here we are at the hats this week. Start off with, we got the, is it Qualite? 6 panel. It's got a little logo on the brim there, single colored. If the logo was maybe a little bit better, but I'm definitely going to agree with the Supreme community on this one. It's a bit of a downvote for me on that one. We've got the Supreme Duck Down Music, or well, I mean, it was Duck Down Records, I think. But anyway, either way, beanie. I wasn't a huge fan of this because of the Supreme like collegiate logo slapped across the top there, but maybe you guys are feeling it. I'm definitely more on the negative side for this one. I think I'm going to give it a downvote. We've got the Jacquard logo Camp Cap. I mean, a couple colors there, like the black one's alright, the white's okay, but yeah, I don't know. There's definitely like other better like logo camp caps that Supreme has released over the years, but it's not horrible. I'll give it like a yes, but I could have gone a no, honestly, with either of those. And then we got the ribbed beanie. You know, you can't fault this one. Little ribbed beanie, little Supreme New York logo. No dramas, $38, cheapest one available this week. I can't complain about it. There's literally nothing to complain about. Some okay colors, nothing too crazy, nothing too horrible. It's alright. I'll give it a thumbs up. I'd wear a black one. Maybe I need to pick up a black one. But there we go. That's all the hats releasing in week 8, guys. Let's check out the top/sweaters. Ooh, geez, we got some whack ones this week. Okay, so we've got the Drip Thermal Yeah, 100 yeah, I'm gonna agree with the Supreme community on that one. That's gonna be a no from me. Next we've got the dice sweater. Two simple little sweaters, dice all over it. I just feel like the exact same thing is done, and done more iconically, with Stussy. And like, I would like, the retail on the Stussy ones was like 100 AUD, and this is 160 USD for one that I think is worse than the Stussy one. I think it's going to be a downvote on that one. I don't know, just not a motif I could see Supreme using successfully when another skating brand or streetwear brand's already like very well known for it. But anyway, we have the Lotus short sleeve top, little logo there, little flower logo there. It's okay. Comes in a couple colors, nothing too crazy. I don't think I'd wear it. As you can see, I'm a very like basic tee kind of guy. I think I'd just leave it as a downvote for that one. Nothing that I was really feeling in the top slash sweaters this week, guys. But let me know if you feel different. You know, maybe you like the dice sweater. Understandably, it's not a horrible piece. It's just like opportunity cost. You know, could have gone with a different one. But yeah, that is all the top slash sweaters. Let's go check out the pants. Okay, moving into the pants this week, guys. We only have, well, two options, but the options come in a lot of different colors. To start it off with, we got the cargo denim overalls. Look, I love seeing Supreme do silhouettes that are, well, uncommon for them to do. And cargo denim overalls, even just denim overalls, is a very uncommon silhouette for Supreme to touch. They don't normally touch it too often. It comes in some solid colored options, blue, black, or a camo, if you're feeling a camo. But yeah, no, I can't complain about it. I think it's a nice look. It's very nice. Thumbs up for me on that one. 200 USD, a little bit pricey, but it is what it is. Moving on, we have the small box cargo sweatpants. Sweatpants coming in various different colors there. A camo, it looks like a dark gray, a purple, a white, a green, or a green, a black, and a red. Some solid color options there. Small box, so it's gonna have a small box logo somewhere on it. 158. Look, if you're a fan of like cargo sweatpants, that could be a thing. I'm gonna leave it as a no though. I don't think I'd wear a cargo box, small box cargo sweatpants. I'm just gonna stick to some denim, that type of deal. But yeah, that is the only pants releasing in week 8, so we'll move into one of my favorite sections now, which is the sweatshirts. And of course, how did I not see that coming? We have the small box hooded sweatshirt in the exact same color that the small box cargo sweatpants were in. Of course, so you can have the full matching ensemble there. It comes in a camo, I guess the ivory or white, the dark gray, green, it's more of like a crimson red, isn't it? And then a black and a purple. Some like a cool color offering for sure. 158 bucks. You can't say no to the small box logo. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up on that one. But I was kind of hoping for more sweatshirts this week. Unfortunate, we only got one. So yeah, that is the sweatshirts this week. We have the shoes. What are we gonna get? We obviously know what's coming, but let's go check it out anyway and see what we're in store for. Oh well, there you go. Obviously we knew this was coming. It's a checkered old school in various different colors, black, red, brown, and purple. And from what I know, I haven't deep dived into it too much. On the checkered area of it, there are little Swarovski crystals across the checkered pattern there, and maybe on the back of the font there, but I think it might just be the checkered section. I mean, the black ones are alright. I can't fault the black ones. They're an alright looking shoe. The colored options there, I'm like, I wouldn't wear red shoes, brown shoes, or purple shoes like that. I definitely think the most versatile ones, the ones that I'm feeling. But yeah, if you want 300 USD Vans, that's the crazy thing. 300 US dollars for some Vans. That's probably the most expensive Vans I've ever seen in my life. Actually, is it? I want to see what the most expensive Vans are at retail, not secondary market, because this honestly might be the most expensive ones I've ever seen. But yeah, wow. 300 US dollars. Damn. I mean, I'd be keen on the black ones, but not any of the other colors, and I'd have to be pretty keen on it for 300 USD. But yeah, that is the only pair of shoes releasing in this week, guys. We've only got 4 more sections left to cover. Let's dive in, check out the t-shirts. Which of course is the Supreme Duck Down Music The Shinin' or Enter the Stage t-shirts, which I'm a fan of. I've highlighted them a lot when we talked about it in the Streetwear Talk video. Big fan of this. Want both of them, 48 bucks. It's a big old thumbs up for each of them. Out of the two, I want the Enter the Stage one more because I like that album more than The Shinin'. Not to say The Shinin's a bad 90s hip hop album, it's just that one, that album artwork for Enter the Stage is iconic. The album's, more preferred in my books. But either way, it's the fantastic albums, awesome collab, love it, want to see more of it. I wish there were hoodie versions of what we got in the tees. I wish there was just more. I wish there was just a lot more than what we actually got there. But yeah, that is... Wait. No, there's the collaborative hoodie. So where has that been thrown? Because there's a collaborative hoodie that's releasing. So why wasn't that in the sweatshirts? Hold up. I think Supreme Community stuffed up here. Well, okay, maybe it's been thrown into the jackets or shirts or accessories by mistake. We'll just have to see moving forward. But yeah, I just remembered the hoodie. So we'll have to see how that goes. Maybe it's going to be in the jackets? It's not! Where's it gone? Okay, well look, if it's not in the individual sections, we'll cover it afterwards, but maybe it's in the collared shirts or accessories. We'll have to wait and see. Moving into the jackets though, we have the brush twill zip jacket. I actually don't think this one's that bad. Like the panels are okay, the colors are okay. I don't understand why people are super downvoted on this one. I think it's alright. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up there. Moving on, we have this Supreme Shot leather trench coat. Love trench coats. Leather trench coat can be very stylish. Love Shots leather. Don't love the retail price, and I never have. $1,500 US. It's getting up there. I like the piece. I love everything about it, except for the retail price. If it propped up for a lower retail price, I'd be keen on it. But yeah, at that price, might have to steer away from it. Moving on, we have the flannel reversible puffer jacket. I think the flannel pattern should stay on a collared shirt and not be moved onto a puffer jacket. But maybe you guys are feeling like the black and grey one, or maybe the final 2 colors there. It's very upvoted, but for me, I'm going to leave it as a downvote on that one. I'm not a huge fan of puffer jackets. I'm a bit iffy on flannels, so a combination of the two isn't really selling it to me. But yeah, that is all the jackets releasing this week. So let's go check out the collared shirts. So it was hidden away in the collared shirts. I don't know why they've done that. That's weird. But anyway, we can now talk about the Supreme Duck Down Music hooded sweatshirt, which features a co-branded patch on the left breast and co-branding on a huge embroidered patch on the lower back. We covered it more in a Streetwear Talk video. 178 USD is the price tag. I wouldn't mind it in a black or a gray, but I'm not going to be scrambling for this one. I would much more prefer the tees over the hoodie, and I'm assuming a lot of you guys feel the exact same way. I think the tees were definitely something to highlight this week. But yeah, still a nice hoodie. I'll still give it a thumbs up. 178 US dollars is a bit pricey though. Moving on, we have the snap work shirt, snap button closure work shirt, contrasting stitching black color or blue. Not feeling the camo too much. It's okay. 138 US dollars is a bit expensive though. Like it's alright. It's not blowing me away. I'll give it a thumbs up because like it's alright, but yeah, not too crazy about it. But yeah, that's all the collared shirts and collared shirts releasing this week. One final section, guys. Let's check out the accessories. We have 2 of, but one of them's only releasing in the US, probably because there's less restrictive knife laws in the US compared to the UK, Europe, and Japan. Understandably. So for the US exclusive, we're getting the Supreme Boca glow in the dark keychain knife, which okay. You kind of sold me when I saw glow in the dark keychain knife. There's a lot of utility there, you know? You need a knife. You can't find it in the dark, it's glow in the dark. It can attach to your keychain, it's a small little knife. I feel like there's a lot of uses you could get out of this. 52 bucks, I would love it. I'd use it for unboxing videos in the future if I was to pick it up. can't complain about it. Although I don't think it would be allowed in Australia. I don't think, are we allowed? I don't think we're allowed spring-loaded blades. So I think fold-out blades are fine. We've also got quite restrictive knife laws as well, I think. I haven't dived into it too much. I just know that you're not allowed double-edged stuff and whatnot. So might get in trouble for trying to import that. But I think that's fine. It's a fold-away knife. I think that's fine. Anyway, moving on to our final accessory. We have the Supreme. Is it Kumba Tea air freshener. I like it. It's playful. It's fun. They've grabbed a BOGO tea to make into an air freshener. It comes in either black or white. I don't know what the colors are going to smell like. It's going to smell like hype. It's going to smell like a skater. I don't know. Maybe vanilla and chocolate. I don't know where it's going to go with that. But yeah, I mean, for $12, can't complain. Can't complain. Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up. I'll get an air freshener that's Supreme themed for $12. That's kind of goofy and fun there. But yeah, guys, that is week 8. That is it in its entirety. We covered every single individual section. It feels like a very small week. Doesn't feel like there's a lot releasing quantity wise compared to previous weeks. Maybe it's just this week for whatever reason. But there wasn't anything that I thought was like absolutely awful. Maybe the flannel reverse puffer actually, maybe, but yeah, no, there were some pieces here definitely for me. I like the duck down music stuff. I like the random shot leather trench coat that was just thrown in this week. I liked some, the beanie, the ribbed beanie. The, you know, Enter the Stage tee is a classic. Where is it? Where's the Dashanen one? There it is, the Dashanen one. And then we've got, yeah, I mean, some fun accessories as well. Well, guys, that is week 8. I'd love to hear all your thoughts and opinions on it, what you're feeling, what you're not, if you like it, if you don't, down in that comment section below. But that's it, guys. That is everything really to talk about when it comes to week 8 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2022 collection. We covered the release details. It's releasing on the 20th or 22nd if you live in Japan. We covered the seasonal, collaborative pieces, and my thoughts and opinions on every piece and the week as a whole. Now I want to hear from you guys. If you are picking up something from this week, what are you going to be picking up from week 8? What are you feeling? What color? What size? Etc, etc. Let me know what you're picking up from this week down in that comment section below. And of course, guys, if you want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme weeks, collaborations, all that good stuff, you just got to give me the 3 indicators of what I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, best indicator of them all, subscribe to the channel. Now, as mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone, 3,475 subscribers before the end of the month. We are very, very close to that subscriber milestone, guys, and once we hit it, I'll update our little subscriber badge that we have here. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that's everything I got to say about week 8 though, guys. I wish you the best of luck if you are going for something from this week. I hope you managed to pick it up in the size and color you are after. But until the next Supreme video, until the next drop list video, until the next streetwear talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.